They have an initiative right now. And let me just read this to you. This is from the White House, whitehouse.gov. Biden-Harris administration announces 31 regional tech hubs to spur American innovation, strengthen manufacturing, and create good-paying jobs in every region of the country. Now, I love that. Y'all know I work in tech, and I think that tech growth is very needed. I think America's biggest problem is the fact that we are too consumed, and we are too much of our intellectual genius goes towards entertainment and marketing and stuff like that. Like, a lot of our smartest people are used to do stuff like make social media more addicting. Like, why? And some people might think like those aren't the smartest people. Like, if you don't know how to social engineer, so a lot of our most genius people in America are being used for social engineering. It's sick, for marketing and for keeping people addicted to things so that they can sell more stuff. Like, whether you want to recognize it or not, some of the smartest people work in that field, in that world, right? So the fact that they're not only just calling it a tech hub, but they're putting what they call designations on these different sectors that they want to promote growth in. And let me read some of these to you, right? So these tech hub designations, we have enabling safe and effective autonomous systems. We have maintaining our quantum edge. We have advancing biotechnology and drugs and medical devices. We have advancing biotechnology precision and prediction. We have accelerating America's clean energy transition. We have strengthening our critical mineral supply chain. And we have regaining leadership in semiconductor manufacturing. Oh, also growing the future of materials manufacturing. That's a big one, because that's a big one, right? So, you know, you heard what I just read, and I want to actually get into one. Because in each of those designations, you have different, I guess, companies that they're going to be working with and different organizations that they're going to be working with and funding in different cities around the country to make that initiative come to life, right? So now I wanted to say, how can Black people make sure we get included and benefit from this? And I will say the best way that we can make sure that we're included in this initiative to build these new tech hubs is to make sure we're aware of what's going on. So that's why I'm making this video now about it, talking about it now. We need to make sure we're aware of what's going on. And also we need to know what cities these are popping up in so that we know, okay, it's in this city. There's a lot of Black people here. Let's see if we can get some of that grant money. Let's see if we can get some of that money. And let's see if we can't get any of the money directly, let's see if we can subcontract with these, or let's see if we can learn the skills necessary to go work at those type of companies while they're, you know, growing in this tech space. Let's read some of the organizations that are in areas that I would say have significant or prominent black populations. Man, my recording just went out on me, but we are back. We are back. Okay, so as I was saying, I want to discuss the areas that are prominent, and I would consider VA, Virginia. I feel is a prominent state as a Black location. There's about 20% Black population in Virginia last time I checked, so that's pretty significant. We need to talk about that. So, advancing biotechnology in drugs and medical devices. So they have a company or an organization called, or let's just say with it, Advanced Pharmaceutical Manufacturing Tech Hub. It's led by the Commonwealth Center for Advanced Manufacturing. It aims to accelerate the growth, innovation, and sustainability of the U.S.-based advanced pharmaceutical manufacturing industry to reshore safe and affordable medicines via innovative hybrid and continuous flow manufacturing technologies. So if you are in Virginia and you feel like you want to be included in what's going on with the advanced biotechnology and drugs and medical devices, that's what you want to look for. And you want to look for the Commonwealth Center for Advanced Manufacturing if you want to be a part of that. Let's see, what's another place that has, I guess if you want to consider, do we want to count Illinois? Because they have Chicago, which has a significant Black population, but outside of Chicago, there's not much going on there as far as Black people go. But let's just read, because somebody in Illinois could find value in this. Maintaining our quantum edge. The Block Tech Hub, led by the Chicago Quantum Exchange, aims to lead quantum computing, communications, and related solutions. So if you are in Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, that collective, which if they have an area like that, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, that sounds like Chicago and suburban Chicago right there, because Chicago is right in the northeast corner of Illinois, which is right there, touches Indiana and Wisconsin. So black people definitely can benefit from what's going on with that. So another one in advanced biotechnology and in drugs and medical devices, we have IFAB Tech Hub. That's in Illinois, led by the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, and they aim to scale precision fermentation to convert underutilized corn feedstocks into high-value, customized alternative proteins, food ingredients, materials, chemicals, and more. Now, that's in the Champaign area. There's not a lot of black people there. They have some black kids going to the college there, but there's not a lot of black people there. But if you do have a way to benefit from that, if you want to go drive down there from Chicago or whatever, do your thing. Let's see here. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what else we got. Maryland. So this is in the Advancing Biotechnology, Precision, and Prediction. So Baltimore Tech Hub, led by the Greater Baltimore Committee, aims to develop innovative predictive healthcare technologies by applying artificial intelligence to biotechnology. Now, I don't even got to tell people in Baltimore, because black people pretty much run Baltimore and that whole area anyway. So it's just a matter of making sure that this program does not squeak by or sneak by us without making sure that we are involved in what's going on with that. Black people in the whole DMV area are already experts in government contracting. That's just their world right there. So they already know everything there is to know about it. I can't give you any pointers on that. Y'all already are hip to everything going on with that. So just make sure that the Baltimore Tech Hub is including some black people. Make sure some black people are eating with and off of that whole thing, and making sure that we are part of the innovation that's going on there. Right. Let's see. We have another one in that same designation, Advancing Biotechnology, Precision, and Prediction, Greater Philadelphia Region Precision Medical Tech Hub. So that includes PA, Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey. So there's plenty of black people in that area. Led by the Ben Franklin Technology Partners of Southeastern PA, aims to become a global leader in end-to-end precision medicine. Again, y'all make sure y'all get included in that. So let's move to the South with it. This is a designation that's called Accelerating America's Clean Energy Transition. And this is in Louisiana. Gulf Louisiana Offshore Wind Propeller, led by Louisiana State University, aims to transition Louisiana's energy economy from its legacy of oil and gas to offshore wind and renewable energy. Now, we know how structures and infrastructures work in the South. So especially in places like Louisiana, we know that we are going to have to fight to be included in any type of clean or alternative energy solutions that are being developed right now. But I'm just putting it out there so that if you do want to fight that fight, it's going on right now with the LSU offshore wind propeller system that they got going on right now, right? So if you want to get involved with that, there they go. They can't hide from you. Another one in the clean energy designation, South Carolina Nexus for Advanced Resilient Energy. And that's in South Carolina and GA. So that's probably around between Charleston and Savannah. It's probably down that way somewhere. Led by the South Carolina Department of Commerce, aims to be a global leader in advanced energy by developing, testing, and deploying exportable electricity technologies. So again, black people, there you go. There's something to get in tune with. Another one in the clean energy, South Florida Climate Resilience Tech Hub, led by Miami-Dade County Innovation and Economic Development Office, aims to advance its global leadership in sustainable and resilient infrastructure solutions for the global climate crisis. Let's find another one here. No, not that part. Let's see here. And again, I'm skipping over some. So I'm gonna try to make sure I put the link to this in the description, because you might be somewhere in the country that I don't consider like a significantly black area, but you might be there. So you might be in tech, or you might want to benefit from what's going on. Get involved, man. Get involved. Here's one that's in my home area, not my city, but the area. Growing Future growing the future of materials manufacturing. So sustainable polymers tech hub in Ohio, led by the Greater Akron Chamber, aims to tackle the severe climate and environmental impacts resulting from the use of fossil fuel derived polymers, rubber and plastics, through accelerating sustainable polymer manufacturing and commercialization in the United States. If you don't know, Akron is known for their tire production. They produce a lot of tires in Akron, so that's why they're wanting, because tire production is very bad for the economy, for the environment. So it's very dirty, a lot of chemicals being put out into the atmosphere. So they have this initiative to pretty much develop tires cleaner, right? So if you are in that area and you want to get involved, there you go, boom. Let's see what else we got here, and that would be it as far as what I would consider in significantly black areas. Now, of course, some people look at it, might hear what I'm saying and say like, well, why y'all think y'all deserve to just run these things? I'm not saying that we deserve to run it. I'm saying that for far too long, these government initiatives are put into place. And by the time black people are in a position to, I guess, benefit from it, it's already done and the money has been dispersed and spent for years. And not to say that some black people don't know about it, but I'm saying that this article just came out in October. So once they announce it, this is a plan that's going to be going on for years. So we need to be on top of it right now, making sure that these things don't go forward without us being included in it. You see what I'm saying? So my job is to just say, hey, if you are a person with the type of skills, or if you want to learn some skills that can get you in these spaces so you can get some of that tech hub money, or so you can be positioned to be included in these new tech hubs that are being built right now, these are the companies and organizations that are involved, and this is the designation that they're being involved with, included in. So go forth and be great, and hopefully we get some significant control in that, right? Because if we don't take the initiative to go do it, all of it will just go to white people without any type of fight from us until it's way too late. On top of the fact that we want to be ahead of what's going on, we want to be ahead of the curve, and we need to be ahead of the curve. We don't need to just sit and just see how this stuff will impact us after everybody already makes all the decisions. We need to be part of the decision-making process. So again, when I say you got to shout out the Democrats when they do something good, shout out the Biden-Harris administration for this one, because it's not being heavily promoted, but y'all did put it out there. You did make sure that you have this initiative coming. You are putting hundreds of billions of dollars, whether it comes from the private sector or not. You are putting hundreds of billions into building new tech hubs, and no, this is not being put in place specifically for black people. Hopefully our people get out here and get involved in it so that we can be part of this growth and innovation in the America's tech development.